Hello everyone, Grandpathenerd here. Welcome to another episode. Today I want to talk about AI. Now, it's a touchy subject with some people, but I just want to give my opinion on things from the views of an old fart. When it comes to AI, to me, I think it's a great tool. I think it's cool. All right, I think it's cool. Um, I'm enjoying all the Bigfoot shit. I'm enjoying all the stupid videos and all the crazy cursed and void stomper and all the weird stuff that's like bizarre and you're like, the fuck? Or the woman getting bit by the dog and turning into a cake. Yeah, I like all that stuff. Dark, weird. Yeah. Of course, the Bigfoot stuff. Some of it's funny, some of it's not. Some of it is a blatant, grab on racism and whatnot. But for the most part, some of them are very, very good and very funny. Now, as it comes to AI, I think it's a useful tool. Is it going to make humans lazier? Yes. But people complain about that. Oh, it's going to make us so lazy. The internet didn't do that. Cell phones didn't do that. When's the last time you had to memorize a telephone number? When's the last time you had to memorize an address? So yeah, it's just a progression of technology. Yes, it's going to make us lazier. At least someone like me, old school, I could still go to the library and, be able to look something up in a encyclopedia or do research. But so it makes things easier for you. It makes you lazier. It's still a useful tool. Now, my personal beliefs, and people probably going to disagree with me, but that's okay because we all have our own opinions on things. This is just mine. And since it's my channel, I can give my opinion. I think it's an okay tool to use in certain circumstances. If you're a YouTuber like me who has like no subscribers, I got like 64 subscribers. I'm never going to see a day where this channel is monetized, which is not my goal, so I don't care. If it became monetized, I would be like, oh, cool. But I didn't do this for that. I'm not one of those, and I'm not disrespecting those people, but I'm not one of those who's trying to do this for a living. This is just something fun I want to do. If money's made, I'm not going to say no, but that's not my goal. But I don't know. I'm not good with artwork. I can't make artwork. I'm not a musician. I love music to death, but I can't write music. I can't sing. I think I can sing. When I'm in the shower, I can really sing, but, that's between you and me. So I would use AI for certain things. Maybe not for music. I probably would try to find some music that people let people use because AI music, to me, it just all sounds the same. Whether it's a rap, a pop, a metal, it just has that same feel. So I probably wouldn't go with the music. Maybe instrumental music, but no singing. But there's plenty of stuff here on YouTube that people, as long as you give them credit, let you use. So I don't have to worry about music. But artwork, I don't have the money to pay somebody to do artwork, right? So I would use AI to make some art. But I would tell you I used AI. Oh man, I'm not a good writer either. I might need help with a script or I need help with some ideas or some bullet points to talk about. I may ask AI for help. I'll let you know that I did so. Why? Because I believe in being honest. If you're going to use AI to do anything, pictures, write a book, write a story, write a novel, do anything, I think you should tell people, be flat out honest. Hey man, I used AI. Me personally, I'm not going to think less of you that you used it as long as you were honest with me. Say, hey man, I used some AI here. Cool. It's not going to take away the fact I might enjoy your video, your novel, your story, your comic book, whatever. I don't care. As long as you tell me the truth. Now, where I do have a problem with is when Hollywood uses it. Now, I don't mean when they use it to help fine tune something that I don't care about. But if Hollywood's going to go full AI voices or full AI artwork or, even a movie poster, don't be cheap. You guys make tons and tons of money. Yeah, y'all have losses too, but that's your own fault. Y'all make movies nobody asked for. But my thing is, there's a lot of people out there who can do it. Just pay them. Don't be lazy. Don't be lazy and use AI. It's a good tool for certain people, and it can be abused for other people. I don't think a billion-dollar movie industry should stoop so low as to start trying to do AI everywhere they can. I understand you want to cut costs, but come on, man. That's not right. Now, the other thing that a lot of people are talking about, how AI learns. It learns from other people's stuff. And a lot of people will say, hey, uh, that's not cool. That's like stealing. I don't see it that way. I see a band and I say, hey, they sound similar to this band. Oh, well, that's because, and then if you ask them, say, how come you sound a little bit like Led Zeppelin or Rolling Stones? Oh, well, they were a big influence on my life, and I love the group, so we're influenced by them. That's what AI is doing. It's just not a human, so it can't be like influenced, but in a way, to me, it's being influenced. It's got to learn somehow, so it's going to learn from us. Like Gronk recently with his Hitler stuff. That was all because it's picked up stuff from other people and combined it, and that's what it figures people wanted to hear. So whatever AI produces, it's on us. We're the ones who gave it the information. But we're all influenced by something. We are influenced by our parents. Now, blatant stealing, I've seen stories of AI actually taking images from somebody's and putting it in theirs. That one, shame on them. It should, influence is one thing, but AI has been known to steal. That I don't approve of. But there's nothing we can do about it unless we teach it better. So that's why I say, we should spend more time trying to teach it properly than trying to, just complain about it all the time. And then my other thing about AI is I don't think it's going to take over the world. It could if we let it under certain circumstances, but as long as we have control over the power, I don't see how it could. If I had an AI here in my house and it was starting to misbehave, I'd just unplug it from the strip box. Unless it figures a way to plug it back in, pretty sure it's not going to do any harm. Can't access the internet because, well, it's got no power. So I'm not a doom and gloom. I'm a doom and gloom kind of guy sometimes. I love a good conspiracy theory. Yes, I do. But when it comes to AI, I don't think it's out of control. I don't think it's on the way to get out of control. Because we can just shut it off. I can foresee it, getting an attitude, maybe being a smartass with you, but I don't see, I'm not saying it never will. Don't get me wrong here. I'm not saying, oh yeah, I could never harm us. I ain't saying that. I'm just saying right now, I'm going to be 54 years old. I don't think in my lifetime AI is going to harm me in any way. My great-great-grandkids, who knows? They may be boned. But if people do it properly and precautions are put into place, I don't think it could be that dangerous. But I won't be here to see it, so who knows? But I don't have a problem with AI. My most important thing is, please, if you use AI, make sure you tell us. Just be honest. There's nothing more upsetting is to see a video and be like, oh man, that's interesting. And click on that video, and you could tell it's AI from the voice. The way it'll repeat stuff. Like during the narration, it repeats stuff. It's just can't watch it all the way through. I can hear that AI voice and mispronunciation of stuff, and it's like, I know I mispronounce stuff too. Well, at least I'm a human being. So, and I know I repeat stuff too, but that's because I have a brain disorder. But it doesn't mean, that it needs to be, it's constant in those videos. So, I understand, I know why they're not doing it, because a lot of people won't watch it if they know it's AI. But that's a risk you take, man. That's a risk you take. You need to be straightforward. Say, hey, this is AI. There should be, I wish they would have a thumbnail thing that YouTube could overlay it, that if you're AI generating your video, that it says in the thumbnail AI generated, just so it's like if I click on it and I can't complain. Well, I knew it was AI, but I don't like being tricked. And that's the thing. Be honest. Tell us, hey man, I used some AI in this video. I use it to make video. I use it to make pictures. Sometimes I make it to just make goofy pictures. Sometimes I make pictures to advertise Vortex Radio or B-Movie TV because I'm a part of that. I'm no artist. I'm just not an artist. If I had the money, I would hire an artist. Who knows? Maybe one day I'll get enough views here on the old YouTube and I can afford to maybe pay someone to help me out. Because I know a lot of people, oh, your videos are kind of plain and boring. Well, it's because I'm just a dude in a basement office with a gaming rig, a camera, and a microphone. I know how to edit with the software, but I'm no magician. So yeah, my videos lack. Yeah, it's just Logi. I don't have. It's Logitech. I don't have a fancy dancy camera, but I'm starting out. Little late, being almost 54. Probably not gonna. I'm not gonna be successful at this. Who am I kidding? Nobody. Even I know it. But if I ever did get enough subscribers and enough viewers and some monetization, I would pay an artist. I would pay someone to help me spruce it up. I wouldn't use AI. But if I used AI now, it's all I can afford because, some of it's cheap, some of it's free. So AI as a tool, okay. As entertainment, yes. But like this whole Spotify thing here recently with the band, that Spotify band, or that band on Spotify that's all AI. I don't remember the name. You could Google it. Just Google in Spotify AI band. That I find ridiculous. It's got 500,000. At the time that I saw the article, it had 500,000 views or listens, streams. Obviously, I don't know who the money's going to. But see, that's where I think, okay, well, who's going to profit from this? Because it's AI. If I'm going to use somebody's AI, if I'm paying for the AI service, then yes, I should get the money because I'm just getting back what I used. But if you're using a free service and you're making money off of it, I don't know. I don't know or how I feel about that one. That one's a little, I haven't thought enough about it. Should you be able to make money off AI? I don't know. But when people start using your AI creations and other things, you can't go, oh, it's copyright infringement, try to claim their videos because it's AI. Do you really own it? See, that's what I'm saying. I hate government. I hate government getting involved in stuff because I'm not a government kind of guy. I don't like blues. I don't like reds. And I don't like people who are political. I'm not saying that. The politicians themselves, I don't like. So I don't care about politics. But sometimes the government does have to get involved in stuff. And I think one day the government is going to have to get involved in this AI thing because there's going to have to be protections and rules and this, that. It's just inevitable. So I know that's going to happen one day. It's going to need to happen. But for right now, it seems pretty Wild West, which who knows how long it's going to be. But I don't hate AI. I think it's got its pluses and its minuses. It's got its drawbacks, and each and every one of us are going to have different opinions. But I just wanted to throw my opinion out there. And if my opinion helps anybody go, never thought of it that way, then that's fine. They don't have to end up agreeing with me. Just, hey, I see, I'm a fair person, man. There's a lot of things in the world going on right now that disgust me, really disgust me. And I'm pretty sure there's one thing that we all, no matter what political party we're on, we agree on. But when it comes to AI, we're all going to have our different takes. My daughter, she freehand draws on her tablet, and does artwork and does art war and stuff like this. And she doesn't like AI. And I don't get on her case and be like, oh, that's not right. You shouldn't feel that way. I understand why she feels that way. She's feeling that, it's going to take over and she's not going to have any room in the art world. So I see her point. But as far as I'm concerned, right now, AI is a cool tool, but it shouldn't be abused. And we know it will be. Everything gets abused. So, but that's all I have to say about AI. Just few little words about AI. Don't forget to check me out. I got audio shows, Grandpa's Playlist, Soothing Sounds, and Rocking the Decades on Vortex Radio. So check that out at vortexradio.com. And also check me out on B-Movie TV on the weekends. I have a show called The Music Moment. It's filler in between the movies, so make sure you check that out. And that's about it. Make sure this channel's powered by Rogue. So if you're into energy drinks, make sure the banner floated up here at some point. Use the code grandpathenerd, save 10%. It'll all be in the description. And other than that, I'm just an old man trying to impart my views. I don't have any wisdom to share because I'm not smart, but I do have views. I got some movie stuff coming up. I got my movie set, a nice movie set coming from Severin, Lamberto Bava, and something else it was. Can't remember. But when it comes in, I'll be doing a video on the set that I got real quick, just showing off the set. And then as I watch, I'm slow at watching movies, right? I'm slow. I've been doing videos here recently on movies that I bought a year ago and just watched. So I'm slow on that. I got a back catalog of movies you wouldn't believe. So eventually I'll do a video on the movies themselves, but I will do a video on the set. And the Mario Bava set, when it comes in August, that one I'll do. I just got my Arrow 4K of Cobra, which I'm excited because it has Cobra in it, all nice and spiffy and 4K, and they took their time and transferred it from the negative. I hope it's going to be good. I haven't looked at it yet, but it's also got the TV version of Cobra. And when Alligator, if you release a DVD movie and you're gonna go so far as to put the made-for-TV version on there, I'm buying it. I'm buying it because those are rare and hard to find. And sometimes, as much as they take out, they had stuff put in it. So there's stuff that didn't have the theatrical. They took some stuff that was cut from the theatrical and put it back in to fill for time for all the violence and stuff they took out. So I'm excited to see Cobra because I haven't seen the TV version of Cobra since probably, the 80s? Somewhere in the 80s after it came out, probably late 80s, early 90s. I don't remember the first time I saw Cobra on regular television, but I have. So it's going to be cool to see the original, see the TV version. As a kid, I didn't want to see the TV versions. Man, I want to see it uncut. I want to see it rated R. I don't want to see this. And then as you get older, you want to reminisce about the old days because that's what sometimes us old folks do. And, I just want to look at it and go, hey, I want to go back and relive my youth. It'd be cool if I could see the TV version. So I'm the kind of guy that if you put the TV version of it on there, I'm all over it. So, but anyway, I just want to talk about a little bit of AI. I didn't use AI for any of this. If any of the music that I've used, I'll put, if the person who I got the music from for like the openings and closings wants me to put their information in my description box. And I can't say if that's AI or not. It's not my responsibility. It's theirs. They're supposed to tell me. But as for my videos themselves, I try not to, if I use AI, I will tell you. I will flat out tell you. Say, hey man, this picture here that you're going to see later is AI. I will tell you that. Obviously, I use my editing software to put banners and stuff up, but that's not, no one cares about that. But I'll always be honest with you guys about AI. Because like I said, I like it. I think it's a good tool, but hey, gotta be honest. Tell us when you use it. Anyway, that's it for me. I'm Grandpa the Nerd. Thanks for sticking around. If you did, if you didn't, why not, man? Anyway, I'll see you next time. I'll have something else to talk about. So until then, Grandpa's out of here. See ya.